Hola, howdy, hello. So, greetings, folks. This is Saranay Narayanamurthy here to talk about the mind business. So, in this session of podcast, I'm going to tell you what you're all more curious about. Just like how I told you in my earlier podcast about the differences between neem root income and the grassroots income, now you will definitely be super curious to know in depth about what this grassroots income really means. Okay, so I am here to give you that. We have so much clarified the name root, right? We might also think, okay, so you have added so much of this highlights to this name root income, and now I'm definitely gonna have a name root income. Okay, fine. But have you seen a grassroot? It doesn't stand on one root. It stands on so many, and that is what really differentiates the major part. So when you say you have a name root, it is like one thread, obviously one hard sturdy thread, but when a lot of effort is taken to cut it off, it's gone. But when you take a grassroot, one gone, the others actually support you. Others gone, there are some others which support you. So this way, we all have the supporting powers. So have you imagined that in your life there is one person who never let you down? We all have that one person. It usually starts with a family. So now, have you ever imagined so many people standing there down to support you? Yes, that is what grassroots incomes exactly mean. Even if we give up, there are so many branches to support us. Such is a grassroots. So now, what does it have to do with the different sources of income? Now, the very essential thing which I am going to talk about here is how you can grow your own grassroots. So when you grow a name root, it can be the any business or your passion, your profession, something. But when you grow a grassroots income, the one thing which is very mandatory is getting branched up, being open to new ideas. You cannot then say I'll do only stuff in my niche. Having a grassroots income means getting diversified. So if you're someone who is not getting diversified, oof, grassroots income is not for you. But if you're someone who likes to explore a lot and who likes to meet new people, and if you like to try new things, hey, grassroots income is waiting there for you. Go on, go on. Yeah. So, are you standing on one income or are you diversifying? If you haven't yet, take this time. Be like the grassroots. So now, let us come direct to the topic which you have been waiting for so long. So now, what are the different types of grassroots? Now, as I have told earlier, it has a lot of segments in it. But what are those exact segments? What are the different grassroots? Now, to answer this, let me tell you the different types of income. So when it comes to income, what do we all do? We generally follow three things predominantly in the society. Number one, we go to a job into which 70% of people fall. And then we start a business or we pursue entrepreneurship. And in this, the next 20% of the people falls. And finally, other 8% stands on investment. They do venture capitalist or they do investment and they wait for the profit to grow. And the rest 2% have all of it. And they are the ones we call master of grassrooting. So those are the people who get rich super easy. And once they get rich, there is no looking back. Because they have various sources of income which doesn't even require their presence. Curious, right? Okay, so let me elaborate. Number one income which we have over here is earned income. So this is the normal one which we either earn through freelancing or through jobs. Freelancing is not so much different from your job, but it is just different in a way when you can choose your clients and just you can throw them out. So that you can do. You have that choice of either working with a client or not. You don't have any my sign-ups. You don't have this restriction of working from one place. You can just literally throw off anything which you wanted and which you not wanted. If you don't want to work in a place, you can shift. If you want to travel and work, if you want to be a digital nomad, you do that. So any income that is generated by calculating your working hours is your earned income. Passive income. Passive income is something where you have done something earlier and now it constantly generates income for you. So the major example for this are brand ambassadors and then influencers. So what these influencers do, they just post one story or one video, and as much as it gets reached, the people get paid. So this is what happens with influencers. So many social media personalities have their Instagram accounts or their, especially Instagram and YouTube accounts developed to the zenith level, and what they do, they promote themselves. So this way they start earning passive income. And the next one is invested income. So this is another crucial form of income, but in order to succeed in this, you really need to have a lot of domain knowledge on analyzing the product before buying. So this is nothing but when you see a startup, you are going to invest there. You become a shareholder over there by investing your money. So what happens? As the startup grows, you require paychecks. Exactly, you will require more paychecks. Next thing, gained income. This is something which we get through mutual funds or share market. So a gained income is nothing but you depositing money somewhere, or you are invested similar to the investment, but in a way in which the first investment which we talked about would require startups and would require a lot of research to do. But this one is more like you're just earning through an FD or an RD, or especially in the stock markets and mutual funds. This also requires a lot of research, but this is something like you don't do anything, you don't concentrate on what the startup is doing, you don't concentrate on what the company is doing, and still you gain. And the final stage of income is royalty income. So royalty income is something like when you create some product or when you create some service or a systematic approach and it is extremely productive to the society and people start using your product and your ideas. So this way, when you file a patent for that, since they are using a part of your idea, you get paid. See how great is it when you give them an idea, they use it, and for that you're getting paid. Amazing, right? Lucky kids. Okay. So these are the different sources of income, at least the major different sources of income, because I'm very sure I have left a lot, because these are what I think anybody. So our target audience and people who listen being in the not so high earning age group. We are all on the middle class. We don't earn like crores or lakhs and lakhs. We are also in the 5 digit or nearing to 6 digit numbers. So in this case, these are the major 5 types of investments or the major 5 types of grassroots which you can develop, and that gives you amazing results. So what do you think, guys? So if you think it's good, do let me know in the comments and I'll be super happy. If you think no, it's not up to the mark, I hate it, or if you think no, you need to change something, do let me know in the comments. I am open to your suggestions too. So until the next podcast, stay tuned, keep listening to The Mind Business. Signing off with love.